Yeah, this is as far as I ever got the first couple levels of this episode. Oh god. You know, a cesspool doesn't necessarily mean a pool full of cess. It's not... I mean, it could, I guess. Are you dead? Ooh! We don't have our shotgun, quote-unquote. Which does not fill me with joy. Oh! Yep. Almost backed into that. I don't want to spoil the Cobra Kais, but this is real good. Alright, first episode. He starts off... Thank you. Like, it starts with him being like a... handyman, I guess? Just... going to different rich people's homes in California and doing, like, maintenance and stuff because they obviously don't know how to do anything. And then he gets fired because this lady's like, I told you to put it on the... He's mounting a TV. And she's like, I told you to put it on the wall across from the door. And then you look and the room has 2 doors. And apparently he put it on the wrong one. And she gets all snooty and white privilege-y. And he's just like, look, I can come back tomorrow and fix it. I don't have time today, but would you stop bitching at me? Which obviously, not what you say to a client. So he gets fired. He's like, I wasn't calling her a bitch, I said she was bitching at me. And then the dude says that he's fired. He's like on the phone at this point. And he's like, oh, you gonna fire me over this bitch? Which is funny. I thought it was funny. So, like, clearly, you know, Johnny's not the best of them. But he's not, like, a terrible, terrible person. And I think that's really what the show's about. It's more of like, you know, nobody's perfect. And he's just trying to, like, make something, you know? He does have a Firebird that gets knocked out. I think it's Firebird. It might be a Thunderbird. Let's look. I clicked out of the window, so it's all blah blah blah. Firebird. That's what Google tells me. It needs a paint job. Real bad. There is still some animosity between Johnny and Daniel, as we see. I mean, obviously, what would be the point if there wasn't, right? So, like, these rich kids are picking on the poor kid, and then they throw the poor kid into Johnny's car, and he's like, hey, watch the car, and they call him a bum, and blah, 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 and then he proceeds to kick the shit out of him, and then the cops show up, and they're like, oh, this dude's beating up a kid. So, you know, he goes to jail. Which, like, you could check security footage and everything, seeing the one kid getting their asses kicked. You know, I don't see where the problem in that was, but whatever. Anyway, we got the key, and we go in the door. So, he gets out of jail, then he goes on a drunken cruise. Again, not the best for a human being, but starting the redeeming qualities here, you know? Baby steps. And ends up at the center where the first movie ended. And then these teenage girls are texting and driving, and they cream his Firebird with an Escalade or something. I don't know. Some big old car. Might have been a Lexus. Who knows? Who cares? And then his car gets towed. And they take off because he like goes up and like starts yelling at him, and they're like, ah! Somebody's trying to make us talk about our actions. So they drive off. And they take his car to Daniel's place because he owns an auto group or whatever. And so, I mean, clearly he can't pay for the damages because he just got fired. And you know, he offers to fix the car for free. He's like, we go way back. My guys don't work on classics. Like, it's fine. Like, Daniel's trying to be, you know, the hero that he is. And Johnny's like, alright, whatever, man. Because Johnny just doesn't want anything to do with him. And then Daniel says something to the effect of, look, it's all water under the bridge and everything. I know it wasn't you, it was Cobra Kai. Meaning, you know, Johnny's not a terrible person, but the gang mentality and the, you know, the teachings they did weren't, like, the best or whatever. And then that gives Johnny the idea that, hey, I could redo Cobra Kai. So he buys or rents out a dojo space and goes to start to make Cobra Kai a thing. And, like, that's where the first episode ends. And the kid who got beat up, who he rescued, is his first student. Shocking, I know. It's gotten really interesting so far, though. And the female had to go get her newest tattoo finished because it was a two-parter. So I had to quit watching it, but I needed to record this anyway. I need to start checking the old games off the list. And get back to the Cyprian Chronicles or whatever. Cyprian, I think that's what his name was. Nice. There's 2 green doors? Yeah, there's 2 green doors. Weird. Anyway, super good. You should go check it out. We're still working on the Puppet Master movies. It's been like a week. We haven't really had time to watch any of them. Still on number 6, which isn't the best one by any stretch. But it kickstarted the stuff again, so by kickstarted I don't mean a Kickstarter, I mean it actually kickstarted it, so that's why we still have Puppet Master movies being made, so you can take that as you will. Potentially a terrible thing. I think it's neat. And I did go on Yield and eBay and find a copy of Puppet Master vs. Demonic Toys. It might be Demonic Toys versus Puppet Master. Actually, that sounds more correct. The sci-fi original with Corey, one of the Coreys. I want to say Feldman, I could be wrong. But one of them was in it. It's not great, mind you, but it's more Puppet Master. And I love me some Puppet Master. So the female's gonna get me the replica of Blade for Christmas, so I'm excited about that. Because they sell those. Because Full Moon has to make money somehow. They also have their own stream service, which is amazing. Which has, of course, Puppet Master, Demonic Toys, Killjoy, and then it has all their not safe for work stuff. So if you're into that, there you go. I'm not, but if you sign up for a year, you get all 12 Puppet Master movies. And to sign up for a year is $60, right? And you're like, wow. But to get all the Puppet Masters, all 12, which 3 of them haven't been released except through them, you know, is like $120. So you're getting half off all the Puppet Masters, except for the Demonic Toys crossover one, which are both Full Moon production franchises, but it was like published by or backed by the Sci-Fi Channel, because it's Sci-Fi Channel original. So I don't think they like fully own the rights for distribution on that, which is why that's not on their website anywhere. And you have to go to Yield and eBay if you want to get a hold of that one. Which normally they're like 40 bucks. I found somebody on eBay selling it for a little under that, and that's how I got it. So total cost, I think I paid 20. That's with shipping and everything, so. Oh no. I mean, that's really the way to go. If you're into that. Wonderful. Where is this? Maybe I can line them up here. Yeah, so I don't know. We're still on the fence whether we want to do that or not. They do some interesting stuff over there at full moon. Obviously. Ooh. No, a secret of secretude. Up over here. Oh, it's a door that I missed. Alright. That's the blue thing that we just got. And there's a... That's probably the secret. If I had to wager, I guess. Yeah, it's right there. The first bag of holding. I'm assuming the third one drops those pillars. I'm kind of hunting for ammo, since we just got the bag of holding. But I think we're about full up. Aha! So all the other Cobra guys do show up at some point. I seen a video on YouTube where they're all fighting at a bar. So I'm really interested in getting to that. So Johnny's also got a son who's a high school dropout, drug-using dirtbag. Because he, like, abandoned his family and such. That's what the wife claims. That's as far as we've seen thus far. So, we shall see what I have. The blue. What? Are those teleporters? Those are teleporters. Let's just... That takes me there. That takes me back to where I was. How about this one? Yeah, because the key was here. You're supposed to grab the key. Which we did. And you're supposed to be able to open this. The heck? I think something goobered. Hey, found a secret. We're right here. I was running around. There was a little flag thing on the wall, like it'd been on the last. Well, actually, it's literally around this corner. Right? There's a flag thing. Hit it. Get the Psionics rod. I don't know why this is an opening. It seems like it's glitched. Because we've been everywhere else. Apparently I hadn't been there. I grabbed it too fast, or was I shooting when I grabbed it? I don't understand why it doesn't think I have the key. When I have the key. Alright. Oh, come on. What is it? No clip? Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Ooh! You know what? Yep. That didn't move this down. I wonder why that didn't come down. Is there like a switch I'm missing? Oh, since I have no clip, I can't grab these. Boop. Boop. GZ Doom lets you use Doom's cheat codes, which is why no clip works. I don't know what the no clip cheat for Hexen or Heretic was. Yeah, something goofed over in this room when I went to grab the key, I'm thinking. Right? Like, am I not touching? Did I not touch something to drop that wall? I feel like it should have just dropped because I have the key. Like, I don't know. The problem is I have to get in there, un-no-clip, and hit the level exit without getting destroyed too much. If I do that, does he stop moving? Yep. Oh, you son of a bitch. I don't know what happened on that one. That was weird.